Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on. 60. 19. Go.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Completed to Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Here we go. Here we go.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing. Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to roam.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard loss.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Trying again, following the sack. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Searches from the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
Their own 14-yard line.
Ready?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Willis in the pistol. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Ready up. Here we go, check him out. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Trying for the deep ball. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap now to Willis. He's loaded another one up. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
On the double.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And off to Sampson. He's out in the clear. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Here we go on fourth. Nix. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And off here to Simpson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bombers. Oh, my son! Ready! Chill.
To throw, here's Nix. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on first, second, or even third and goal.
Come on. Hey,
on first down, here comes Brooks. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Willis to throw it. Into the hands of OBJ. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Willis to the air. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Sampson from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Nix. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go.
He'll call his own number. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And on third down, the Colts going with the nickel here.
60 Eagles, cut 19, cut 19.
Willis now. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts beginning their drive here. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Nix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Captain.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? What? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's approaching the opposing 30 as he heads out. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates.
Here's Willis. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Extra point by Coon is up and good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running right with Sampson. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Bombers. Ready.
Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Now Nix on 3rd down. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Nix with it on 1st. Finds the in route complete. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On 1st down, it's Nix. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again, here's Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. The kick by McLaughlin is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Youngwei Koo set to
Koo
kick
all
off.
lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Colston Loveland. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
19 tight. 19 tight.
Trying again following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60, 18, tied in.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. That one's good to McConkey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Brooks. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on. Ready.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up.
Come Viking! Viking 18!
Shotgun snap now to Willis. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Go! 70 Lions! Warriors 70!
He'll throw it! And got his man! That's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Youngway Koo lining up for the point after.
Koo with the extra point. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Niners 21, Colts 17. Youngway
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 32. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Taken in by Loveland. And they shut him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Nix. Dropped underneath. It's Sampson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a third-quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Throwing on first down, Willis. He lofts it deep left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it sets up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Completed over the middle. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Down a score, and they're going to go for this on fourth down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Desperation time here. McConkey's got it again. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready?
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. He keeps this one himself. 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of the field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
28, Colts 24.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Sampson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On 3rd down, I'll go with Sampson. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He was brought down by
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Got his man. Thomas has it. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Go.
Lewis in the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Hiking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ready, ready.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Go. 65. Look at 19.
Back to throw it. He just keeps finding McConkey. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage. But stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. Drop 60, drop 60. Buffalo 18, Corey 70.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively. defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Working from the gun, it's Willis. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Throwing now from the gun. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. And it's going to be second down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Slot man motioned over. Second and 10. Here's Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. 49ers down by 10. Third and a lone yard coming up. Willis to throw it. That one's good to McConkey. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. First down from the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. They'll throw it again. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Trying the left side with Sampson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout.
Third down.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Here he is to throw. Has him running the comeback. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.